Day number 1 recap. Here we go. Day number 1, day numero uno, numero eins. So I woke up hungry today. So I went ahead and made my tea early. I have my ginger lemon tea with monk fruit in it. I prepared my go-go juice, my nitric oxide drink. I have a tablespoon of MCT oil or coconut oil, and then the MCT powder. I had already prepared my water with ginger and lemon. Then I have my protein drink or protein powder with almond milk and a little bit of ice and water and my protein powder. I peeled my apple and I put lemon juice on it, and I have my 2 tablespoons of almond butter. So I'm ready to go. I'm already starting the day out hungry, but that's okay. Day number 1 off to a running start. So day number 1 is almost to a close. I got up and did my standard operating procedure. I did my meditation and breath work, and then I went out for a run, which I don't normally do as far, but I needed to do it today since I was gonna walk for an hour tonight. So when I got back, I did my 4-minute nitric oxide workout, which is always amazing. I did my gut smash, I got ready, I left the house in a mad dash. I was a little hungry, but my tea really helped. I don't know if any of you tried the tea or were hungry, but I certainly was, but it worked out okay. Then when I got home, I was pretty hungry, but I threw together my pre-made shrimp and cauliflower, and then I cut up an avocado and a cucumber and put my yummy salad dressing, compiled it all together, scarfed it down. You saw the picture of mine on the intro compared to Joe's. We can tell which one is a chef, Joe, and which one is not, me. But it did taste really good, and because I was hungry, but it also is really good. And then I took an hour walk. I did another 4-minute nitric oxide workout. I did a little bit of lifting and toning. And now I want to talk to you just for a minute about some heart-brain coherence, mindfulness, breathing techniques that are very, very powerful. So let's get right into that. Heart-brain coherence breathing is something that has changed my life. And I know that sounds cliche, but I will post a video below where I go into exactly what it does, and then I'm going to post a link to the Heartmath Institute. And so how I found out about all of this is I was hooked up to a heart rate variability machine for over 24 hours, and I was so surprised because what they found is that I was breathing as if I was running away from something all the time. And so it was very short inhale and long exhale. And so just by me holding my breath like that, I was continually functioning in the fight, flight, or freeze mode, or the sympathetic nervous system. And in order for us to rest and digest and heal and to nourish the body, we need to be in the parasympathetic nervous system. And so just by doing this little bitty breathing technique that doesn't take very long, you can literally relieve the pressure off the body and get it into rest and digest, where you want to feed and breed and make social connections and give the body the opportunity to just nourish itself just by breathing. They say if we have breath, we have hope. And one of my favorite sayings out of the book called Prayers of the Cosmos says, those who are refined in their breath will be guided by God's light. And so I've spent over the last year and 5 months really working on my breathing. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you through a little exercise, and we're gonna drop the attention from our mind down into our heart, because the heart electromagnetic field is way, way, way stronger than the brain. Like it's, I think the electrical field is in the heart is 100 times stronger than the brain, and the magnetic field is, I can't remember for sure, it might be 5,000 times stronger than the brain. So when we when we bring attention to our heart, what they found is by hooking people up to all these brain monitors, that the brain will actually surrender to the heart because the heart is so much stronger. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our hands over our heart, and then we're gonna just breathe in and out of our heart for just a few minutes. And that's all you do, is you just focus on your heart. And while we're doing this breath, they found it's really powerful if you will bring up some sort of memory that makes you feel grateful, or a picture of your child in your mind, or something that happened that day that makes you feel appreciative or makes you feel caring and compassionate. And that, like within a matter of minutes, you drop down into your parasympathetic nervous system instead of your fight, flight, or freeze mechanism. So how I do this is I do it on my way to my first appointment in the morning. I'm just driving along. I put a song on, I put my hand on my heart, and I just breathe in 5 seconds and out 5 seconds of my heart. And I think of something that I'm grateful for. And then I do it also at night while I'm laying in bed with my eyes closed, something I'm thankful for that day. And I just breathe in and out of my heart, and I drift off asleep. So it's a great way to go to sleep. And I also use it as if I'm gonna go into like a meeting or a conversation with someone that is difficult. It doesn't always work, but it's very, very helpful to where you can drop your, level of thinking down into the heart, because we also know that we're going to be softer and kinder and more intuitive when we're coming from the heart, not the head. So we're going to put our hands on our heart. I'm going to put some music on. We're going to bring up a memory that makes you feel grateful and appreciative. And we're going to just spend a few minutes breathing in and out of the heart. And that's all there is to it. So let's try it together. And then this is something that you can use, especially during this 7-day period where we're trying to rest and nourish our body. But it really is grateful, or it is powerful to do all the time, anytime that you might need it. So let's get started. I'm going to take you through about 1.5 minutes of heart-brain coherence breathing, just so you can get an idea. You don't have to play music, although I like to play music, something that is beautiful and means something to me. So let's just go ahead and let's drop our attention from our brain down into our heart. Put your right hand over your heart, and then we're just going to breathe in and out of our heart for 5 seconds, thinking of something that makes us feel grateful and appreciative. So I'm going to put on some music. All right, so I want you to close your eyes and lift through the crown of your head. Just relax your shoulders. Closing the lips, let's breathe in and out of the nose for a count of 5. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale out the nose. Inhale. And exhale. On the inhale, think of something that you appreciate. And exhale, allow the body to relax. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Allowing the body to relax. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Great job. That's all there is to it. I like to do it for 3 or 4 minutes on my way to my first appointment. I do it until I fall asleep at night. It really is powerful. This, along with the gut smash, mechanically cause the body to relax, and from and cause us to go from fight, flight, or freeze into rest and digest mode, which we really want to do over these 7 days. So I hope you found this helpful. It really is helpful for me. So day numero uno, numero eins is coming to a close. I would love to hear how it's going. Until tomorrow, have a good night.